My name is Ana Juan. I'm head of Next Generation Cloud at Atos Research and Innovation. Atos believes that disruptions enabled by emerging and mature technologies are impacting business and society with increasing pace and depth. In our view, the most significant business disruptions will come from the combination of the connected sensors, devices, and objects, coupled with new ways to analyze action and monetize the resulting data streams. Atos aims to anticipate the impact of new business models and enable technologies in order to gain leadership in the upcoming platform economy, while at the same time ensuring the highest level of customer satisfaction. Atos takes a proactive approach to identify and anticipate game-changing technologies to ensure its clients always get the best solution available. Two of the Atos existing solutions are directly related with the research performed in mF2C consortium, Canopy, the cloud brand of Atos, and Atos Smart Mobility Solutions. Atos foresees a huge potential for large customer base to adopt mF2C related services, especially in sectors like energy, transport, manufacturing, smart cities, and homeland security. According to our vision, successful innovation means getting to market ahead of competition. For this reason, multi-cloud and fog computing are considered as two key elements to achieve the company's vision for the new cloud computing continuum.
Hi, I'm Marc-Elian. I'm a researcher in Intel Labs Europe. Moore's Law continues to drive more and more performance into smaller and more power-efficient devices. This new hardware is transforming possibilities and capabilities everywhere, from inside the data center to the network edge and beyond into the Internet of Things. This new dynamic environment raises lots of interesting questions. How are these devices going to identify themselves? How do these devices decide which networks they're going to connect to? And how are we going to manage these ad hoc networks of devices? What's the most efficient way to distribute workloads across these networks? These are just some of the questions that we're going to try and pursue in mF2C. For its part in this project, Intel is interested in building up a suitably rich view of the world. What hardware is connected to what services are running, and what's interconnected in between. This is what we're calling the infrastructure landscape. It can be challenging enough to generate this view in the data center, but at the edge of the world of mF2C, we're going to have additional complexities of devices coming and going. We're also interested in telemetry. What monitoring information is going to be of use coming from the different layers of the hardware and the software? How are we going to balance this richness of telemetry versus the capabilities and the context of these devices? So there's lots of interesting challenges ahead of us, and we're looking forward to generating some of these answers in mF2C. Thanks.
I'm Antonio Solis. I've been working for the Engineering Ingegneria Informatica group. I'm a seasoned project manager in charge of the project management office in the Telco and Media division. In the last 10 years, up to 6 months ago, I've been also the Chief Information Security Officer of Tiscali, so dealing with privacy and information security of a telco company at both organizational and operational level. I'm involved in research-funded projects like Horizon 2020, where I contribute mainly for project management and business development. I collaborated to the mF2C project proposal from the very beginning, and I'm playing the role of exploitation and dissemination manager. My main interest is to collaborate to the value chain analysis of the cloud, fog, IoT extended scenario, supporting the development of new business models, identifying the facilitators and best opportunities in the extended value chain for the full and fruitful exploitation of the mF2C framework. I expect to validate the significant potential of business value creation in crowded places. Cloud and IoT have evolved so far separately as non-connected silos, and the mF2C management architecture is expected to create the glue that connects them together, a software stack that enables the interoperation of fogs and cloud environments with optimal use of computing and communication resources. The merge of cloud and IoT with fog in the middle is creating an extended ecosystem where cloud and IoT will leverage the potential of the other part to boost the combined market, giving way to partners to extend their business in new areas and create significant new revenues. At the same time, at business level, three main actors will mutually benefit from this evolution as well. Cloud providers will get advantage of the extended change with Fog Elements in the provision of services, increasing the product service portfolio and enabling new and challenging business model. Technology providers will benefit as well, since the evolution of the ecosystem would boost the adoption of IoT devices in the various foreseen scenarios and commercial development of value-added services. Revenues and requests for more sophisticated ones will increase. Service providers will have the opportunity to extend their service offering, widening the market, creating more value and revenues. Finally, we can spot completely new business model based on a peer-to-peer network of objects where people and objects at the edge are producer and consumer at the same time, both in terms of data or processing power sharing, balanced with micropayments, giving way to new market sectors.
6² is a cloud and edge computing specialist. We're software artisans based in Geneva in Switzerland. As technology providers, we team up with small and large organizations to deliver our innovation to the market. With the emergence of IoT, smart city, Industry 4.0, autonomous cars, we see that edge computing is becoming key in order to process the deluge of data that's been produced and also provide answers in a timely manner. The reason we're so excited about being part of the mF2C project is that we're working with amazing partners, tackling challenging problems together, focusing on specific problems with general answers, contributing our own technology and knowledge, such that in return we can integrate better and more innovation into our products and services. We're convinced that the results of the project will actually influence in a very positive way our products and services like Slipstream, Nuvla, and NuvlaBox for 6², but also together create smarter infrastructures for Europe in general.
XLab is a software company organized around a strong research department. We are successfully bridging the gap between academia and industry and contributing to both sides, either through our research papers or through our own homegrown startups. During the last decade, we gathered the knowledge from cloud computing, management, HPC, security, and IoT device development. Within the mF2C project, we plan to exploit the opportunity to combine this expertise and put into a living system, generating new revenue-building opportunities on our targeted markets. From our perspective, the mF2C brings us the most appropriate environment for testing the next generation of IoT and edge devices. We need to test churn rates, temporary isolation, and various operation modes, like independent, cooperative, or resource sharing, all while guaranteeing at least some level of operation while offline and complete synchronization once the connectivity is restored. Our aim is to expand the product portfolio by creating a smart both processing and networking bridge applicable to the vessel sensor hubs and user mobile devices. Over this infrastructure, a fog-ready application for vessels will be developed and offered to the customers.
Sensing is a widely recognized global IoT pioneer. This Barcelona-based technology provider delivers operational intelligence to traditional industries and cities. With over 70 employees in Barcelona, London, and Los Angeles, Sensing is globally active and has already conducted projects in over 50 countries across 5 continents. Sensing will take advantage of Fog2Cloud project by implementing secure and powerful specific IoT services based on a prolific relation between end devices and a central platform. Sensing is interested in both the scalable and flexible approach brought by the fog-to-cloud resources management and its suitability to deploy services out of a data center, and therefore move the computation close to the origin of data. The synergies and the knowledge obtained in the proposed use case will enable more ambitious development to thus allow the access to wider markets that are not currently explored by well sensing due to the limited available of cost-effective technology in this context.